Internet, and welcome to another episode of Slaying 101 here on Game Nights. I'm your host and your keeper and your, what is it you called me? Monster of Ceremonies, Savvy, and we're here to play Monster of the Week today. But before we do, I'm going to do some announcements and give you a rundown of what we got going on here on the channel the rest of the week. It's already begun. Let's see. Coming up this week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll have a new episode of Eos, one of our D&D 5e campaigns that our good friend and yours, Damn It Barry, runs for us here on the channel. So come hang out with us on Tuesday night for that. On Thursday, we will have a new episode of one of our new shows, Elegant Suffering, our Good Society tale that we have just gotten a couple of sessions into that Sid runs. I'll let her talk more about that if she would like. And then that's Tuesday and Thursday. And then on Saturday, we'll have a new episode of Saturday Night's Thunderball, in which the sports, they're going well. And we're actually getting ready to wrap that one up here in a couple of weeks and start our new campaign, which Sean is also going to be running, and I'll let him talk about that as well. And then back around on Sunday, we'll be here doing this. Slaying 101, 4 p.m. Eastern Time every Sunday. That is what we've got going on this week. Yeah, I'll let... you guys are all in all of the stuff that I do, so I'll just let you talk about it because I'm already tired of hearing my own voice. Tell the people who you are and what you got going on this week. We'll go to GB.
Graybeard or Graybeard 7, and today I'll be playing Rexy. She's a flake. Professional now too, so that's her playbook. And what do I have coming up this week? I just have this, and then Tuesday I'll be on Encounter Roleplay at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing my mechanic character who is kind of flaky too. Maybe I have a type right now. Anyway, that's it for me.
All right, Sid.
Hey, I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. Usually getting mad at the world and shitposting. Yay! Yeah, I am a Ggameknights exclusive this week. I am here right now. I am running our Good Society game here on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Good Society is a collaborative role-playing game based around Jane Austen novels. So we're writing an Austen novel. And hashtag consenticles. Don't worry about it. And yeah, then I'll just be, back over here again on Sunday. That's all I'm up to right now. So yeah, you have me all to yourselves for the moment. But yeah, if you want to talk to me or something, or have me in your game or something, yeah, just hit me up on the Twitters. That's it.
Exclusive rights to Greek Sid for an entire week.
Enjoy it.
What blessing did we get? Rob!
If that's your blessing, then I'm your curse. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_Rob. You can find me various places on the internet ripping on myself, like here. Hi, how's it going? Or at twitch.tv/runawayrobot_, where I am in Diefall Alderheart, a Humblewood 5th edition D&D campaign. Humblewood is a lovely, lovely setting where everybody's woodland creatures and the forest is on fire, and I'm scared. We're at I guess it's like bird wizard school right now. So it's pretty cool. It's like Hogwarts, except like a lot better. And more interesting and cool. And then you can also find me playing not role-playing games, but rather video games of the video variety, at twitch.tv/bonus_stage_Rob. I'm working through Hollow Knight right now. I'm sad, I'm dying a lot, but I really, really like the game, and it's really cool, and I think you should check it out. And then I'm playing like Diablo, but for babies because I'm bad at video games. So I'm playing Minecraft Dungeons for funsies on Fridays usually. So that's happening. So yeah, that's what I got going on.
LB.
Hi, if Christina is an exclusive on Ggameknights, I'm the whore of this channel. I will be everywhere this week. Right after this, I'll be on Indoor Adventures channel doing our Tomb of Annihilation game. Monday, I'll be back there doing our Homebrew 5th Edition campaign. On Tuesday, I will be on my own channel streaming a game. I swear I'm going to do it this week. I'm gonna figure out the kitten cam. We're gonna get that going, and we're gonna play a story-driven game. I might play Mass Effect Andromeda because you know what? I like that game, and I'll stand by it. Wednesday, I'll be on Nerd Emergence channel doing Rod of 7 Parts with George with PH. Thursday, I will be back on my channel with Lauren doing another horror game because you know what? I like torturing myself. On Friday, I will be on Encounter Roleplay with some of these fools doing The Heroes Next Door, our Mask game, which is kind of wrapping up, and then I'll be right back here the next 1 week from right to the second. So that's me doing all the things.
Nice. Come for the Monster of the Week, stay for the Mass Effect hot takes, I guess. Sean, do you have any Mass Effect hot takes?
No, I don't. I also liked Andromeda though, so I don't. It's not really a hot take after somebody else has said it. I have your back though. Hi, I'm Sean, the Kraken King. Everywhere. I am also mostly a Game Nights exclusive, except for Fridays. Savannah, did you talk about what we're planning on doing on Monday? Am I repeating myself?
No, I was gonna get back around to it, but you can talk about it.
Yeah, I think Monday, which would be tomorrow, Savannah and I are planning on bringing back an old standby match pony, in which Savannah and I stream video games together. I don't have a time
Try
yet.
not to kill each other in the process.
Yeah, and we don't have a time yet or a game yet, but we're gonna do that tomorrow, and we'll let you know what we're doing. Tuesday I'll be AOS. Thursday, Elegant Suffering. Friday, Masks. Saturday, Thunderball. As Savannah said, we're going to be finishing that up. We have our 2 more sessions left of that. We're also doing the tournament, or the finals of the tournament. The team has done very well, and will probably continue to kick my butt all the way into the end. But starting on the 4th of July, we are going to be starting Saturday Night's Apocalypse, which is going to be playing Princes of the Apocalypse, the D&D 5e official campaign, except I am sort of chopping and screwing with it, and we're doing a post-apocalyptic version of Princes of the Apocalypse. Still set in the Sword Coast, but with a post-apocalypse flair. So definitely come check that out. Some new faces there, too. And that's it.
Yeah, come check out our Apocalypse game if you want to see me play a rogue that doesn't want to fuck over the entire party.
Yeah.
Or fuck the entire party, depending. It's going to be really fun. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll have fun. I don't know what I was going to say there. Sometimes I just talk because I feel like I'm in the GM seat. I'm supposed to be talking. I think that's it for our announcements. You guys ready to play Monster of the Week?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put on the mystery music. Do 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 do. What's a good one? Oh, that's fun. So, last time we left off on, for the first time in a long time, I think, not on a cliffhanger per se, but on a fun, positive note. You all spent much time in our last session coming up with a plan, deciding what you are going to do with your vampire problem. I am not going to try to reiterate it because I don't know that I could do it justice. I'm going to let you guys do that yourselves. A lot of the session was spent doing that. There was the summoning of Wynn's familiar Belial, who instantly became the new party favorite, mostly I think because of his voice and weird affect that I don't understand why people like, but here we are. And in between there were some not heated conversations, but intense conversations. Wynn learned a little bit more about Sal, and yeah, I won't beat it over the head too much. What are you guys doing? Please tell me what you're doing.
I think you could go 15 feet. Are you ready? Set. Go. Yes! I love this thing. Why have we not had this thing the whole time? I love it. I love him. I love him. He's amazing.
I'm just like Wynn's just standing back. I assume like out of the room watching all this happening. I don't know if like Victoria's there, but just leans over to whoever's next to him and said, "If I knew that's all it was going to take to get her back on my side, I would have done that a long time ago."
I don't think this is the best use of your magic. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, I can't get rid of it at this point. It's just kind of got to run its course.
Okay.
Blau, are you almost done here, buddy?
You said I could stay.
I mean, I was going to bring you back. Do you just want to stay until we do this, or do you need to sleep?
No,
Cool.
popcorn is good.
Yeah, it is. Here you go, buddy. There you go.
Maybe this is
Do
her just
you
getting
have
back
a
at me.
habit- Do you have a habit of collecting magical creatures in this place? Because this is what, the third one that I know of.
It's sort of a recent thing. Well, nope, there was a genie before that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of becoming a habit.
Right. So, is there anything else we need to do today to prep for tomorrow?
I'm not sure. Is there anything else we need to do today? Is everyone good? I'm tired.
Probably just get Marcelo and what was the little vampire's name? Candle. Yeah, just get them over here so they're not messed with overnight, I guess.
Right. I need to do the warden tomorrow before she shows up. Probably head over there first thing. I might need some help with it. Travis, do you want to help out?
Yeah, totally.
Victoria, you feel up to it?
Sure.
Cool.
You know, me and Rexy and Bilal we'll chill right here.
All right.
I mean, I feel like we're like, you know, we're like the after, like when she gets here, you know, like y'all are the pregame, you know?
Right. When do we all want to meet up over at the warehouse? At
We're all staying here tonight.
tonight, yeah, but tomorrow, if we're leaving early. Do we all want to go over together? You want me to come back after we're done with the warden?
I mean, why don't we just all go at the same time, right? There's only 2 cars.
Yeah.
Fine too.
So, what are we doing tonight? It's like noon.
Last Airbender's on Netflix.
Is it really noon? Feels later.
We just ate breakfast.
Fuck.
Guys were up very early.
I thought we went over and did the water thing at the warehouse, and I was just imagining it was later. This is still only noon. And I feel like I've been up for like a week.
Bilal, have you seen Avatar?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so good. Here, come on. Just go sit in the TV room and start it up.
he just kind of like settles on the arm of the couch like a little fluff.
Throwing popcorn occasionally.
He's having the time of his life.
Boy, I could use a drink.
I could too. Heathcliff?
After a moment, Heathcliff appears. Speak his name. He shall appear.
Can I get like a 6 or a PBR or something? Whatever you got.
We can be a little more classy, Win. Come on.
Honestly, I kind of want the cheap stuff right now. It's kind of the mood I'm in.
I'm sure I can fetch some. Anything else?
The Oban, the 12-year. Thanks.
Right.
Do you have any whiskey up there?
Yes, we have most things.
Perfect. Some of that and some lemonade, please.
Anything else? It's almost lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm kind of full on popcorn. Like maybe we'll have like a late lunch.
Right, well, you know where I am. Bebop's back to the elevator.
Actually, I don't.
And a couple minutes later, brings back drinks.
So we all feel good about the vampire thing, and no more like research or anything we have to do.
Well, don't we need something for Sal?
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I got it. I just gotta go home.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick it up
Do you want me to go with you?
if you want. Oh, you wanna? Well, no, I washed it off. I was like, you
Sorry?
could like, I'd wash off the blood on the wall. I was gonna say you could look at it, but like it's, I cleaned it up.
I mean, maybe I could do use a little magic to see if I can see what's going on. Fair?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'll just I'll just like set the bowl of popcorn in front of him. It's real good. Just let me know what you think about like some of like the character development. Like it's dope. All right, yeah, let's go.
He just kind of hovers over the edge of the bowl and is just like bobbing for popcorn, and, like munching.
He's the coolest.
I love him.
Bless that boy.
I don't know what he is or what he's doing, but he's doing it well.
Yes.
Okay, so Sal and Victoria go to Sal's apartment. What would you like to do while you're there? Or what do you talk about in the car awkwardly on the way there?
I don't know if Victoria has anything to say.
No,
She's
it's
probably
Sally
just on her
doesn't
ride.
either.
Probably just like Instagramming, Snapchatting.
That's awesome. I
While
love it.
driving. Excellent.
No, am I driving?
It's your car.
Oh right, yes. Never mind. I'm not doing that well. Don't.
I mean, if you
Use your
want
phone
Sally
while
to
you're
drive the
driving.
car, she will. Like, I mean, I can drive. if you
No,
want.
she'll just crank music that's like all like workout hype music. I mean, you can go through the playlist, but it's all like just amped up music.
Really good. I just wanted to leave you guys in awkward silence for a moment. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So you a few minutes of driving with Victoria's music cranked up. Yeah. What would you like to do in Sally's apartment?
I mean, coming in, so I mean, it was this wall, like, shit. Nah, I should get that better. But yeah, I mean, it was this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my suit and yeah, just let me know if there's beer in the fridge too if you want anything.
Thanks.
Yeah.
She like pulls out a crystal and starts like waving it. She's not actually doing magic right now, but she is gonna take a look around with her ghost vision.
Ghost vision. Okay. Yeah, I think Sally, how good of a job did you do cleaning the wall?
She did a Sally job of cleaning the wall, which is like she did it, but I mean it's a wall, so not great.
You probably
Let's be
wouldn't see
honest.
it unless you were looking for it.
Yeah.
Victoria. I think there you could still see some residue of the
Mhm.
writing on the wall, but you have ghost eyes, so you don't really need that. I think you can kind of see this faint, not really shimmering, but this faint kind of presence on the wall, like where the letters were before. Like you can kind of see like outlines of them spelled out with your ghost eyes.
My ghost. Can I look around and see if there's like in the where I saw the ghost enter in the window? See if I can see anything there.
Yeah, I think as you look around, you can see here and there. It's not like anything you've ever seen a like ghost, like a literal ghost leave behind, because they will usually leave for a while, some sort of like energy presence or stuff like that. It's something similar, but it doesn't really read like just a straight up ghost to you. But from like the window and kind of moving across the room, there's just this little bit of like residual energy that I think you can see is kind of this like black or like dark purple that kind of like flows, and it's slowly kind of fading away. But there's a little bit of it kind of leading to the letters on the wall.
She'll kind of like take some in her fingers and like move it around. Take a good look around. Is there anything else in here, Sal, that she would see right off the bat that would be interesting for her?
Sally's apartment. Okay.
Is it messy?
Yes, it's like it's a total pigsty in the living room area. Not like gross, just cluttered. There's just like a lot of shit around. So yeah, like she's just got like random knickknacks on the coffee table, like this big like old ass wooden bowl, like just full of random knickknacks that don't make any sense. Like she has some like things that look like they could be like art pieces, like, but they can't be that old, right? Well, maybe they can be. Yeah, a couple bookshelves, lots of random books. But yeah, she's a knickknacker. Lots of knickknacks.
Cool. I think when Sally comes back in, she'll just have you seen the movie Ghosts? 13 Ghosts? The one with Matthew Lillard in it, and there's like a house that's all made of glass.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't catch most of it though.
Oh, well, there's a ghost in there. He's kind of like this. It's called the Hammer. He's like big dude, bunch of like stuff in him. I'm getting a very that vibe from this. I don't know if it's a ghost, but it's definitely some sort of powerful spirit.
Weird.
Does that mean anything to you, big old dark shaped dude?
Doesn't mean anything to me.
You've probably known a few big old dark shaped dudes in your time.
Fair.
Could be a lot of things. Could be a spirit, could be a demon, could be a weird neighbor.
Not too much to go on, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I've kind of known a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. Sorry.
No, it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
She has like something very shiny and latex like over her shoulder.
Oh, is that yours? She's gonna like take it and like touch it. I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Oh yeah, I mean, like
Does
if you're
it
gonna
have some give?
a little, I don't like too much, not too much
Yeah.
give.
Yeah. I mean, they never do. I feel like.
No, but I mean too much. I mean that's just like that's not high quality, So
Yeah, exactly. But then if they don't have any give, then trying to get them off is just.
no, it's always a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Right. Well, anything else we need here?
No, I think. Well, silver. Does she have silver? No, she had to give that shit back, didn't she?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, we're good.
All right. Do you want Starbucks on the way back?
Yeah, might as well. Although Heath makes a fucking great cappuccino, I'm just saying.
I'm more of a frat girl.
Yeah, fair.
Because why wouldn't she be? There's no instant coffee. Anyways, let's go. We can go back.
Okay, you just swing by Starbucks on
Yes.
the way, and grab some coffee and have maybe some idle conversation. Listen to Victoria's music, and a few minutes later, make your way back to the Haven. The other three of you, while they were gone, would you like to have gotten up to anything?
I was thinking a Mario Kart tournament, but I mean, it's about the only thing I could think of.
But Belial's watching Netflix.
Do we not have a second? Will the Nintendo
Travis,
64 even hook
what-
up to that TV?
Travis, what?
Sure.
Yes, Travis would have plugged in 2 controllers, given Belial a third one that's not plugged in, but set a computer player up so that it looks like he's
Aw. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that he notices.
I had younger cousins.
Every once in a while, you just hear a wee.
Yes.
Oh no.
Are you doing great, buddy?
Driving's
You gotta
hard.
hug those turns a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
So I imagine that's what we're doing still when they get
Okay.
back.
Sounds right.
Rex, what are you doing? Are you also playing Mario Kart?
I thought I had to go back to My Haven to work on the super flashlight.
That's
basically.
right. That's right. So you had peeled off and were finishing up the building of the super mega flashlight to go along with your super mega taser. One day we'll find a way to combine the two of them into the ultimate weapon.
Prop time. Okay.
Yeah, and you already had made the roll for that. So I'll say, yeah, you can finish that up and sort of make your way back to the Haven around the same time as Sal and Victoria.
Can I do a quick arming up
Sure.
scene? Okay. Yeah. So Rexy is there. The 2 vampires still there, and who's coming to get them? I guess we would have worked this out at some point, because they're
Probably
gonna need.
swinging by to get them in the evening. At least
Mhm.
a couple people, just in case we get like
Yeah. Or
sideswiped.
like late, like early morning.
Mhm.
Okay, because putting the 2 of them on my electronic motorcycle would be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so we see Rexy basically walks to it. The place looks like a 1950s bomb shelter, but is like warded and spray painted with like Rexy type graffiti and whatnot. And she walks over to the wall and places her hand on the wall, and the wall itself with all the graffiti and whatnot glows, and then pulls her hand down it, and you hear like a like clicking, kind of like metallic clicking, like a safe door, all the locks disengaging, and then the wall opens up, and it's just, you know, how Rex always had everything was like piecemealed and bought from Radio Shack and put together. This wall is all like right from Men in Black. It's like everything is cut foam and stacked in there. And she pulls out what looks like 2 little silver sticks with wire wrapped around it and puts it in. Oh, first unzips the Godzilla Karagumi, which is disgusting and, you know, stained and horrible at this point. She unzips that and throws it off and steps out of it, and she's underneath it. She's basically wearing, like, and this fits into our discussion from earlier. She's basically got like a tube top and yoga pants on, with her armor underneath it, and so she's just like totally decked out under the Kirigumi. She has like tactical elbow pads and knee pads on, and the whole time she had on Kevlar tabi boots, and so now she's in like secret agent mode. Totally dropped the Godzilla Kirigumi, and then just starts pulling, you know, guns and the mega sniper rifle and whatnot to gear up. And she checks in with Kendall and can't remember his name right now. Anyway, Marcelo checks in with them, just make sure they're good, and they're probably hungry because Rex has no blood. And she apologizes for that, and then basically tells them the plan, and then locks them back in the 3-foot thick nuclear door. Motorcycles back out of there.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. You check in on the two of them. They're doing fine, a little hungry. You did before bring them some or arrange for them to have something to eat, so they just tell you when you come back, bring food. But yeah, you gear up and make your way back to the haven. Super cool. So yeah, Rex and around the same time, Sal and Victoria, you show back to the haven, and on the TV you can see Travis and Wynn and Belial all sitting on the couch. Belial with a Nintendo 64 controller in front of him that he's like focusing on really hard. Doesn't have arms, but he's a demon, so I imagine he's moving it with his mind or something. But his controller is not plugged in. And I don't know, what are you guys doing? Are you yelling at each other? Is there shouting? What kind of Mario Kart tournament is this? Because when I play Mario Kart, there's shouting.
I'm imagining there has to be, if Wynn has polished off this Sixer and has probably moved on to something else, and there's just a lot of like pushing and stuff and like trying to grab the other person's controller. Wynn's really bad at this game.
Drinking?
Travis, yeah, he would have drank a little bit. Probably not as much as Wynn, but he's yeah, what the heck, have a couple.
Twice as many on painkillers, just saying.
I didn't consider this.
True.
He would have been taking it easy. A drink.
Responsible. So the three of you getting there at the same time sort of walk in, and from the couch see when like reaching over and moving the joystick on Travis's controller and shouting and arguing good-naturedly, and just from one side of the couch, just the occasional Lee.
Oh my god. Victoria will go get a drink.
I could watch this all day.
It's like 2 p.m.
Got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I got
Why
like
aren't
2
you-
hours of sleep, okay?
Why aren't you guys playing like Mario World or something where all 3 of you can play?
What do you mean? All 3 of us are playing.
I drive.
Belial's doing great.
Rex is looking at you like you're crazy.
4th place.
You'll get 3rd sometime, buddy.
How did I get last again? How's he beating me? He's not even playing. I mean, yeah, he is.
Playing.
I'm playing.
See,
Right,
he's
you're playing, buddy. Yeah.
You're
Don't
mean.
be jealous. Wynn's just jealous.
Wynn just pats him on the head.
Rex is literally stunned, like, I don't understand. And just stands there, all tack geared out, like going to war, but it's completely nonplussed by the fact that you're not playing together.
You want in on this army of 2? Like, what's going on here?
There's so many much better games that we can all play. Wait,
I got one. Who's up for quarters?
okay.
I need a refill, but yeah.
How do we play drinking games in this game? Is this kick some ass? What is this?
It depends on the game you're playing. Wynn's walking a little sideways. If you had 6 beers and have moved on to something else in the course of like 2 hours.
TBRs, okay?
2 hours.
We can, every time someone crashes in Mario, take a shot if we want to combine the 2 things.
Maybe take a sip, not a shot.
Oh, okay.
Those of us not on heavy duty painkillers can take a shot.
Rex, are you even 20? I don't care, but how old are you?
19?
fair.
I
I'd
don't
rather
mean-
you do it in the house.
I don't
Rex
mean to
smiles
be
and bugs.
the party pooper, but we do have like a big day ahead of us tomorrow, right? Like,
Well,
Yeah, we're
that's why We're
pre-gaming.
day drinking. Yeah, we're day drinking. So then, like, we get to bed by like 9, and we're good.
all right.
I thought that I thought that was the whole plan. Was the day drink and then we just get to bed early. Was that not the plan?
That was my plan.
Good plan.
All right. Fucking, I'm not your mom's.
No, you're really not. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh man, parents can't live with them. They want to kill you.
Yeah.
And Rexy just like looks real sad all of a sudden. So she kind of
Pat-
bops away to.
Pats Rexy on her very armored shoulder.
Someone says the word mom and half of the room just like, oh.
I know, dude. That's what I was like. Oh, God.
Martha thing all over again. Jeez.
I'll take Rex to go get drinks. Like, take her aside to kind of have a moment. Not like that we need to play out, but like kind of getting on her good side because she's still trying to figure her out.
Oh, and so because she's just basically wearing bits of lycra and body armor, you see this like this huge copper amulet. It's probably like almost a half-inch thick, and it's probably 2.5, 3 inches around, and it's on a silver chain around her neck.
That's cool. What's that?
She looks a little shy, and she's like, something Abby gave me.
Abby was the girl on the call. She's with the
And she kind of waves all this.
yeah.
Bruce
Well, that's cool.
Bruce Wayne of the group.
I see. Is she a trader in artifacts or something? Well, is it just like
No, we
brand? What is
no
it?
we made it.
Oh, you made it.
Points at it. Yeah.
Jewelry.
It was to keep the government from finding me.
Oh.
With magic. I mean, I kept them from finding me, but this kept them from just doing that voodoo and she kind of looks at you like you do, and everyone's magic. And you see her starting to do math about everyone she knows is magic.
So is it like a anti-magic field or something like that?
Yeah, it's a ward versus detection, and it keeps people from getting at me magically.
Oh, well, I mean, you don't need that in here, right?
I mean, I just always wear it, and now now that Abby's gone, I just wear it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if I saw it? I mean, if I hold it or something, like look at it? I just want to. I've never seen
sure.
anyone make an artifact before.
So he loops the silver chain off and hands it to you, and it's literally like probably a half pound of copper.
Solid. Can I read her mind now?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that I want to read anything in your mind, but that is just like she's confirming it for herself.
yeah. I think once the amulet is off, you can very briefly. I mean, you're sort of used to that feeling of being near somebody and sort of getting their surface thoughts and feelings. So yeah, they appear.
So and then remind me again. You see images or feelings, both, and how do they come to you?
So I always get this like the feelings that are on the surface. So like if you're anxious or if you're sad or whatever it is, I get that as like a sound that you're giving off around you. If she delves into your mind, it's more like pictures and feelings that she can change into words. So it's not like a dialogue, but it is like she can understand what you're saying via these images and feelings.
Oh, well then the second the thing comes off and she hands it to you, it is like is it as if you were to play Lamb of God, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, and oh like a screamo skate punk music
Okay.
all at once, and all not in time and not layered.
Mm-hmm.
There's just discordant,
Yeah.
and then there's these pops where it feels like something is inhibiting the thoughts. So it's just that screamy noise of discordia, and then there's these moments of utter deep sadness.
I think as soon as the amulet hits her hand, she kind of like her eyebrows raise because of the sound, but it seems like, oh wow, this is really heavy. Like, and then she's gonna be all right, and she's gonna hand it right back to you.
Did you actually think it was heavy?
Yeah, you said it was.
It was like a half pound of copper.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because Rexy would have known if you were just lying about that.
Well, she didn't say anything.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Yeah.
hand it back.
All right, and then she just puts it back on casually, like it's always been there.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Well, what's your poison? What are you drinking this afternoon?
Well, I mean, if we're doing shots, let's do shots. Tequila.
Tequila!
I knew Sal would like that.
All right. We'll get a bottle of tequila.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you get a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, I assume the afternoon just devolves.
And when the lime gets there, Rex is like, and pulls this gigantor knife out.
Been aiming to be passed out by 5 so he can be up by like 6.
It's almost robotic how she's chopping the limes, like.
You want to prep for me, Rexy? Jesus, I'd be done like with 5 hours to spare.
Like, yeah, it was all part of my training. I mean, not limes. We didn't cut limes.
I was about to say, you learned how to bar back in your training?
No. She just thinks about it.
What else did
literally filing through files in her brain, like, did I learn how to bar back? But no.
Did learn kung fu though.
Did learn kung fu.
What'd you learn?
A lot. Yeah, like, and then I guess she'll like, just since you asked, she'll pull out the 9mm she carries, and she'll click it and like disassemble it on the bar, like almost without thinking, into its component parts all in a pile, and then she'll be like, and there and back again, and she puts it all back together and slides it back in its tack holster.
How long was this training?
Kind of lost track of time, but I mean, an hour and a half. I mean, and then we went through it afterwards, but
You learned how to disassemble and reassemble a gun at that pace in an hour and a half.
well, I mean, and then I physically practiced it, but they just, they put it all in there.
Well, you did that, but it felt like it was like a year or something, right? And it was like painful and terrible, right?
Well, no, I mean,
Fuck.
Rexy doesn't laugh. She
She starts
just looking at you
texting
like,
furiously to Haley. Completely drunk right now.
You tell me what you text her in a minute.
Okay.
Are we missing something here?
Well, it was all part of my indoctrination into the organization that I'm a scientist for now. I'm an investigator, I guess.
Right.
It was part of my government deal.
and she's really like kind of weirdly agitated now that she's like saying it out loud to everyone because she just is realizing she's never really talked about it.
You okay?
Yeah. Hmm. I'm part of an organization. Weird. I don't know how I feel about that now, suddenly.
You're kind of part of it too.
Yeah, well, yeah, you guys are family.
Totally not getting exactly what Victoria said.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Shot?
bitch 1 hour. Asshole.
And yeah, Rexy will hit it.
So did like y'all go through training montages like at the same time?
Christmas, after Christmas, Christmas was rough, and then, we kind of all went our separate ways for a while.
And Rexy looks off.
Yeah, it was real rough.
Sorry, but Rexy wouldn't say anything. She's so used to being quiet.
Other shot.
Super Smash Brothers?
Rexy will kick your asses.
Rexy.
Why don't y'all play? It's 4 people, and I need to catch up. Apparently, she looks at Win.
Okay. Before I reach the end of the most awkward conversation that's ever happened in my vicinity, I'll remind everyone that the read a person move is available to you. Does anyone have any questions they would like to roll for? Otherwise, we'll move on.
Rex is oblivious. No, it's all about the Smash Brothers at this point.
Not required.
Totally
Just a
distracted.
reminder.
Sure. Check
Okay.
in on Rexy.
Okay. Let's do a roll.
What
Roll
is
plus sharp.
Sharp? Okay. Oh, my sharp is not bad. Holy fuck. I rolled double sixes, so 14. Holy crap.
You have not advanced read a person, have you?
I don't believe I did. Let me
No one
double
does.
check. Holy crap. That was
That's-
not what I was expecting.
So many.
No, I have not.
Okay, so 2 questions that you can ask GB about Rex.
Okay.
Or one to GB and one to someone else if you would like.
What is Rexy really feeling?
Ooh, interesting. That's a gigantor question. I will propose that you narrow it down to the group, or about herself, or about a relationship, or something. Because
About Banshee.
bizarrely hesitant. As a matter of fact, the thing I forgot in the gear up scene was she pulls a little case that looks like it's made out of aluminum or something and opens it, and it's a Faraday case. And for the first time in weeks, she opens it up and takes the phone they gave her out of it. So she has basically been incognito, not communicating with the organization for for like quite some time. Just basically, hits the 108-minute button in the bunker when she needs to, just to check in so they don't worry, but has told them nothing about the vampires or any of our activities. So she's still very very she considers herself a rogue operative even though she just joined. So yeah, she's really super hesitant about Banshee.
Hmm. Okay. I'd like to know what Victoria intends to do.
Okay, whoa. Right. I would also like clarification right now or like in general.
With her current demeanor.
I think what you'll be gathering is that Victoria is she's kind of observing everyone. Like you wouldn't know this, but she is kind of just like going into people's heads and like seeing what they're about and like the two of you, I guess. And trying to figure out like exactly like you and Travis were pretty aggressive, right out the gate. So she's like trying to see where you're at and all that. But she is kind of one of the like when things get going as she gets more and more drunk, she just kind of is sitting back and watching. Like she's not like she'll participate, but she's not like the aggressor, or like not the aggressor, but like the one suggesting things. After a while, she's just observing. So what she intends to do is probably just watch, like pay attention, find out more about you guys, because she's kind of the odd one out in this.
Cool.
Okay. Anyone else? All right. The afternoon goes on as such. Who gets drunk? Who is seriously drinking?
And I mean, once we get rolling, Rex pulls out a baggie of the sorted pills and whatnot, and
Right.
it's like, anybody? There's some shrooms in here and some E.
No, Heathcliff got me some stuff, so I'm good. Have fun.
Okay. If nobody else wants anything, Rexy like shyly like flips the baggie up and locks it.
Okay. What? Travis, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing? as
Everybody's
a
getting
sort of-
drunk, and I feel like I was just ready to not be drunk, and now I feel like I should. Is this what peer pressure?
The claw is law.
Do it.
No, I mean, I think Travis is just goofing off, sort of observing from a distance and kind of chuckling to himself every now and again, and I don't know, just playing games with his good buddy Belial, I think.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
I think Belial really takes a shine to you. You're his people. When Belial really likes Travis a lot. That's like his new buddy.
Well, good. If it keeps him occupied and they're both enjoying it, then Wynn doesn't say anything.
Just like
Figure out why
kind
he's
of-
still here.
you told him he could stay.
The
Rex
box
is-
said 4 hours or less. I don't understand.
If your familiar stays around for more than 4
4
hours.
hours.
Consult your physician.
Rexy is filming Belial
Okay.
because she can't help herself. Like doing like, like once everybody starts getting hammered, it's like selfies with the demon and and such. And she's studying it, but at the same time is like, okay, this is one of those otherworldly fucked up things.
Belial, I think at one point probably does, because you humored their interest in knives, move on to their interest in all of the guns that Rex has.
And so Rexy will just go through it,
Just like these wide, like red eyes, just like watching you take them apart and put them back together.
And at one point, again, Rexy's a little swayy because, again, she takes other medication and now she's piling this on top. And at one point, she like out of reflex goes to like shoot something in the bat cave, and then like twirls the gun and puts it away like oh, that was embarrassing. and starts to like wind herself down, like she realizes that she has crossed that oh god, I am effed up line. So
All right.
X. Show me your moves.
all right, yeah,
Just
Rex-
imagining, just because I feel like I need to say this, I'm imagining all of the bullets are out of the guns and somewhere else, safely, and
Put
this
away.
is a
Oh.
safe situation.
only if someone asked.
Absolutely.
Oh, we
Yes.
asked.
I'm gonna say someone did.
At some point, there's a
For my
conversation.
sanity.
You can hold on to the gun or you can hold on to the
feel like
bullets,
it's
but you
in
can't have
But
both.
not both.
Somewhere.
It is. It's an Abby's rules.
in
Yes.
the
You
rules.
must.
That
You
we
must
Clips out the
separate,
door.
just so no one is uncomfortable.
and
Separate the guns
GB,
and the bullets.
GB is way about gun safety, by
Oh,
the
for
way.
sure.
So yes, list out there, be safe. So yeah, so when you say let's see your moves, is that what you said, Sal?
Mm-hmm.
Rexy runs right at you. Now remember, Rexy's like 5'4", 5'5", and she just comes flying at you, maybe like 115 pounds, and like steps on your knee and does the figure 4 leg lock around your head, and then goes backwards like this to like throw you, do like a judo type throw, aka Black Widow style.
Oh, I want to have you roll for this so bad.
Do it.
Please roll to kick some ass.
All right.
This is just turning into kind of a bottle episode in the first half. I'm not mad about it. These kids need a break, okay?
And go. Bam!
That's a 12.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh, shit.
I won't make you pick from the list or anything, but that's a full success. It's very successful.
Just trying to put Sal on the ground and still maintain the figure 4 leg lock. Now again, I weigh nothing, so Sal can just like ball me up and.
Oh no, she'll let you. No,
chuck me
she's
across the room.
having a ball. Yeah, no.
I
Yeah.
think there is a moment there. I think Sal, where you're legitimately caught off balance, and
And Rexy like got your neck basically wrapped up in her legs, and she's like, without your class I took, I the mechanics of this would have taken me a lot longer. And she releases the
You know, that's
figure
really nice
4.
of you to say. Oh, no, I appreciate that. No, that was great. That form was awesome.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you. Oh,
Aw.
hair ruffle.
Beat red. Beat red. you know, basically her mega aunt who basically raised her just gave her props. So, oh, and she's drunk. Oh God, she hugs you. There's no way. There's no way she doesn't hug you.
And the rest of you just saw Sally legitimately get knocked on her ass.
What the fuck? All right.
So good. I was so
What?
good. This kid right here. She's so good.
I love
Y'all, you guys good?
Yeah, we're great.
Just another angry text.
Y'all are a mess. I thought I had problems. Jeez.
You're gonna be a mess. And Rexy like snatches a controller.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Bilal, you watching? I'm gonna kick her ass.
Kick her ass.
Yeah. He goes to high five, realizes there's no
He just kind of like
fist.
hovers forward, just like bonks you a little bit. You know,
He
like
just-
how a cat will
there you
bonk you
go.
with their forehead?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that. Bonk.
Yeah. Nice.
So we rolling for this? Who kicked who? I mean,
Oh,
Oh, we can.
Think you roll for Super Smash Brothers?
I'm down.
What is? Let's just do. Let me look at this. What are the stats in this game? God, it's been so long since I looked at any of your character sheets. Oh, what's for video games?
Sure.
Sharp.
Cool.
all right.
I'll say whoever's playing, you can roll sharp or cool, your choice.
Bam!
Wow.
Wow.
Can't get
Let's-
these rolls when it matters. But
Okay.
golly, can I roll?
So Rex rolled a 10. Travis rolled a 13.
It.
Travis, yeah, you kick your ass. A well fought ass kicking,
And
but an ass kicking.
Rexy hucks the control and drunkenly like just falls into Trav and just starts giggling. Who's up? I'm out. I'm done. Took me down.
I've never seen that before. That's not possible.
Yeah, I
Did he
know.
cheat?
It's pretty cool, right?
I
Rex,
think
you
he's
know
just
if
the
he
least drunk of us.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
No,
Yeah.
no. He's just that good. And she like kisses Trav on the top of the head.
Is there like
damn right.
music that we can be listening to? right
Oh,
now?
I would imagine.
There's a
none of your jock jam shit.
Well, what do you want to play?
I don't know. I had no come back for that.
If there's a pause, a hesitation, Rex puts Jump Around House of Pain on. And loud.
I'm gonna get a snack. I need comfort food for this shit.
Heathcliff appears.
Ah,
Jesus Christ. Hey, buddy.
So it's almost dinner time, and I never heard from you about lunch, so I just thought I'd check in.
Oh, that's a good idea. These chuckle fucks will probably want some like pizza or something, right? Pizza sound good, everybody?
Yeah.
Always good.
Yeah, they've been hitting the sauce a little hard tonight.
Are you
Right.
just like here all the time?
Oh yes, I work here.
I mean, like all the time? Do you like live here too?
Yes, I do.
Like in the cave?
No, in the house.
There's a house.
Don't start fishing. All right, it's all right, Heathcliff. You don't have to answer. You can plead the fifth. That's fine.
It's Wayne Manor.
It's not Wayne Manor.
It's
It's
a little
nothing
like
like
Wayne
Wayne
Manor.
Manor. It's a
But
little
which
like
one?
Wayne Manor. Okay, fair enough.
Are we talking Batman and Robin? Are we talking Batman Forever? Are we talking about the Christian Bale Batmans?
Frank Miller. No, not Frank Miller.
Isn't that the guy who has a band? That's Glenn Miller.
That's not a thing. That's not.
Oh, From the
How are
moon?
you so well read about
From
like pop culture
movies?
except for music? Where does your taste end? I don't understand you.
Me?
Yeah.
Keith, I want something that wasn't made in this century. You got that?
Like bad cheese.
No,
Like a
I'm
really
sorry.
old.
I mean,
whiskey.
no, I mean to drink.
Oh, I thought we were still on pizza.
No,
I
My
thought we were
apologies.
still on pizza too.
I don't want pizza that old.
no.
Yeah, I don't think it would keep.
No, I could not in good conscience serve that to you. Yes, I understand.
Wait, but you have it. You're just not going to serve it to us.
Well, not on me.
I don't know what's happening. Get her whatever she wants and
I
get us
think-
pizza.
Travis, I think I don't know that the rest of you can perceive this. Heathcliff is like giggling a little bit. Like he's fucking with him. Not very
Alright.
well, but.
Mhm.
So, pizza?
Yeah.
What sort of pizza?
That just
Lots
surprise
of
us.
cheese.
Yeah, cheese, meat lovers, pepperoni because you can't beat the classics. Buffalo chicken. I'm feeling adventurous.
Excellent choices, sir.
Hawaiian?
Thank you. I made them myself. Hawaiian, good call.
Anything with hot peppers. Just throw hot peppers on. I'm good.
All right. And
I'm good unless
drinks
we're all
for
getting
Miss,
our own
Miss
pizzas right now.
Sally, anything else?
Do you have any more Fireball up there?
Oh, I'm sure I can acquire some.
That'd be great. Thank you, Heathcliff.
You're welcome. He just looks really pleased with himself. Okay, I'll return. He returns with 2 more bottles of liquor and 5 pizzas.
Feels right.
Rexy takes Hawaiian and buffalo chicken and puts them together like a calzone or a sandwich and eats them that way.
My initial instinct was ew, and I don't know why, because there's no way it's that bad, right?
No, that sounds dope.
That sounds really good,
Pineapple
actually.
and buffalo chicken goes together, so heck it.
Yep.
I buy that. All right. Is there any other shenanigans you would like to get up to? Any other conversations to be had?
I got one at the end, like
Okay.
as things are winding down and we're gonna crash. But
Okay.
other than that, if anybody's got anything,
Anybody else before that?
I've got one
When?
after that. But this
Okay.
first.
One
Yeah.
After that, okay.
Yeah. What?
What you got?
Huh?
You got a sword. You showed it to me. I don't know if you can fucking use it. We got.
Oh boy. I was explicitly told not to draw my sword after I've been drinking. So like
Why not?
wait, hold on. And Rexy goes and disassembles something and gets 2 pieces of 4-foot pipe or something that they could not kill each other. Well, you can always kill each other, but anyway, it gives them those so they're not blades.
oh boy.
Always thinking this one. All right.
All right. So we're cool. We're taking it easy though, right? Like sparring.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you know how to take it easy?
What question is that?
All right.
And Rex goes, "Mate!" and
Oh,
steps out of the way.
What have I done? I'm gonna have you
Oh,
both
shit.
roll to kick some ass. Both.
Okay.
I'm gonna run at him.
Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming this doesn't go towards my sacred oath to kill monsters.
No.
Sparring with pieces of PVC and
No. We're gonna
cave
take
basement.
your oath and we're gonna put it with the bullets.
a okay. Then that is a 10.
Okay.
It's an 11.
Okay, so Sally, you run at Win and what?
I'm gonna knock his feet out from under him.
Okay, so Win, yeah, you see Sally run at you, and then with this pipe, I don't know. This is still very dangerous.
Yeah.
We'll say I'm gonna say it's like PVC pipe. Like
There we go.
something. I mean, it'll hurt if you get smacked with it. but
With the insulation still on it.
perfect. So yeah, it'll hurt if you get, smacked with it, but it's not gonna do any severe damage. A little bruising. So yeah, with this, so you see my Sally sort of runs at you, and you're ready for her, but she fakes you out a little bit and sweeps low and just knocks your feet right out from under you on your ass. Crack that tailbone a little bit.
Puts
God.
the pipe to like your throat.
I thought we were taking it easy.
That was taking it easy.
This is why all right. I should
You're
have saw.
conscious, aren't you?
Yep, should have saw that coming. Can you help me up?
Eh.
All right, cool. You're still
Again.
stronger than I am.
What you
Again?
got?
Oh,
You didn't
shit.
show me anything. You just fell on your ass. Show me something.
You knocked me on my ass. What was I supposed to do?
I don't know. Not fall.
Wavy, like stumbly Rex is like, E, and he counts one for Sal in Japanese.
2 out of 3.
Mate, jumps out of there like.
Win, do you
Run
go
at you
for
again.
it?
I have to defend myself if she's just gonna run at me.
Yep.
All right, roll again.
Victoria's gonna try and mess with Sid's, with Sally's mind.
Oh, ooh, let's do that roll first.
Ooh.
Plus weird.
Yeah.
Call shenanigans.
Y'all, oh fuck.
What
What is it? Everyone's rolling well and I get a 5?
That wasn't
Remind
a
every sin
pig.
shenanigans.
Don't drink and psych.
Yes.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to throw her off her game a little bit to time it poorly.
Okay. You're watching them, but you're having a hard time focusing. So as you try to sort of focus in on Sally's mind, at the last second, she sort of steps out from in front of you, and you get a win instead.
Fuck. I rolled an 11.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
I also rolled an 11.
Well, that makes it a lot easier on me. Ty goes to the runner, so Sally wins again. Yeah, Win, you feel... What is Win? What happens to Win? You
What do
tell
I
me.
feel?
I don't, shit. Wind feels I don't know if he's aware enough to feel the gentle nudge that Victoria pushes into his brain to mistime his attack, which was meant for Sal, but he doesn't know that.
Okay,
I imagine
you,
it's a physical nudge. I'm just like, ugh.
You just get smacked in the head. That's-
when you find yourself, you're ready, you're gonna get, she's coming, Sal's running straight at you, and you're gonna get her this time, and for some reason you swing so early.
Bah! Ah! God! Shit!
If you leave your arms wide open like that after attack, you're gonna get popped in the face.
All right.
Gee, match.
All right. Well, we'll try this again when we're sober. Because I thought I could swear. Yeah, no sword fighting while drunk. That's why he told me that. And just
It's not
puts
a
down the
sword,
pipe.
it's a pipe. Put some ice
Just
on it. It'll be fine.
Grabs some ice from whatever we have and just holds it to his forehead.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Victoria, do you say anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Really quick, unless this was involved in the scene you wanted to do, Sean, I want to talk briefly about these drunk texts that Win is sending.
Oh, God.
What are you saying?
I think it's a lot of questions about like, why don't we have super secret training equipment that beams information into us? Like, why do we have to go through all this training? Like, can't we at least get Wi-Fi at the church? Like, come on, it's 2020. Like, it's gets really incoherent after that point.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of times when you're texting, I think you see like the dots come up that she's gonna reply, and then she just waits and waits and waits, and then you just get one text like, "Are you drunk?"
I don't think that's the issue here.
She types for a moment, and it stops a couple of times, like she's waiting to see if you're gonna say anything else. And then essentially, I think tells you to send her all of your concerns, and she'll compile them and give you a single answer because you seem a little unfocused right now.
Okay. Probably sends a few more, like maybe even a foosball table, like something for the church, just to like liven things up just a little bit. Health insurance, I don't know. Yeah, oh, things like that.
Well, you're gonna hear about that one later.
Yep.
You get a thumbs up emoji. Okay. Rex. As the evening is winding down.
So, at one point, and Rex does that thing where she vanishes, and she's gone too long. You know how and I'm gonna, not to be sexist, but that girl sense goes off. Like, uh-oh,
Yes.
somebody's gone.
That's the thing.
So whilst Rex is gone, she basically folded herself up and like tucked herself in under a set of stairs or something, someplace small, and she's texting Abby.
Okay.
Yeah, and so she's like, haven't had this much fun since Halloween. Missing you. Wish you were here.
What time is it?
It's the middle of the afternoon for us, or
Right.
early evening.
It's like 6.
Okay.
So it'd be like 11 or so
Yeah.
UK time.
I'm gonna say she's probably up, working. And I think she'll just send a text back that's just like, "I'm glad you guys are having fun. You're gonna take care of the vampire, right?" Is that a thing that's still happening?
Yeah, we are. It's not the same without you.
Yeah, no, it looks like you guys are just, yeah, it looks like more fun without me, actually.
And it's really long.
Uh-huh.
It's really long, and Rexy's crying on the other end.
Uh-huh.
And then just no. Not more fun.
Well, I'll be back soon.
KK.
Take care of the kids for me, won't you?
Always.
Okay. Make sure you drink plenty of water. And I don't know what pills you were taking, but
And
if you need anything, ask.
and Rexy's like, Powerade, extra B12. We'll be okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. I was just super awkward and like I don't know how to deal with drunk people.
Yeah, and then whoever finds Rexy, you know, just
Yeah,
sad.
Rex is gone for a while.
Check on her.
I couldn't hear you, Sal.
Oh, I said I'll go check on her.
Okay.
Yeah, just tucked in under the stairs. You know, again, the warrior we just saw is now the messed up 19-year-old.
If I may, can we assume that this is also something that she did at the institution when she got overwhelmed? Found a
Yeah.
little hidey hole.
Yeah.
She'll just like sit outside of it. Hey.
Oh, hey. Hi.
You need more time in the hidey hole?
No, I'm good. I just miss Abby.
You won't call her?
Kinda did. And Rexy starts crawling out and just kind of like lumps on Sal.
She's okay. She'll visit.
Yeah, but are we? Are we okay?
Don't know, kid.
I mean, it was nice to see you and Win doing something together. And she kind of chuckles.
He's all right.
I mean, we'll get there. Victoria seems nice. I mean, seriously, pokey is the word that comes out of Rex.
I like
after
her. She's a hell of a lot smarter than she lets on.
Yeah, something's going on there. Her magic's weird.
Yeah. But I like her.
Me too. Let's go hug Trav. and Rexy just kind of bounces up, like totally, you know, the off switch goes on, and now it's excited, you know. And Trav gets a flying double hug from Sal and
Yep.
Sal and Rex.
What did I do?
You're you.
I am.
Oh, we've hit that part of the evening.
I will continue to be me. What?
Abby says hi. If you were me, you'd know that's a lie, but but in spirit, she would have.
Oh, did you wake her up?
It was only like 11.
That kid's
Alright.
awake at all hours.
Yeah. I mean, you know, let her do her own thing. I don't want to call her every time we have a, whatever this is.
A party?
Yeah. Bunch of misfits drinking since like noon. Guess that's a party, huh?
My kind of party.
And video games, and she reaches like way out in front of Trav.
There were indeed video games.
Rex, you ready for bed?
Yeah, props.
Okay.
Drink water.
I'll literally just like scoop her up.
Okay.
Powerade with B12. Better than
Put
water.
this one to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, where?
I'll go to the med bay, I guess. Just
Okay.
put you on a
All
cot.
right, Rexy's out.
Rex goes to sleep. Win, you had something you want to do.
Yeah, so probably around the time they're all having their like hug fest, Win just kind of sidles up over to Victoria, who I assume is like just watching this from a distance. A little more sober now. Just like, so I think with everything going on, we didn't really give you like a tour of the cave yet, have we?
Well, I kind of walked around by myself while y'all were asleep, but no.
No. Do you want one now? There are a couple places I could, show you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you
Sure.
want. If you're not too tired. All right. Probably like starts to go to the med bay and then realizes, oh, nope, not there, and then leads somewhere. I don't know if Wynn has a room here yet. I think we talked about that last time.
You were in the process of moving in.
Okay. Whatever functions for his room, he just like leads her that way and then shuts the door.
Ooh, and shuts the door.
There's a rule about this too, but Victoria doesn't know it.
Sally comes back from putting Rex on a cot in the med bay, and it's just Travis in there. Travis and Belial are in there.
What? Never mind.
What?
I was gonna ask where they are, but never mind.
Wayne, no, don't fuck in the cave. There's a rule about that. Oh, where'd that prick go? God damn it.
Do we hear this?
You hear vague Travis shouting. It's not that big of an area.
I'm sure he's
What
fine.
was that? I think I'm upset about something.
We'll get an SOS if there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
Any final party words?
Belial.
Hmm.
Don't have kids.
Okay.
You're a good, whatever you are.
Demon.
Demon. You're a good demon.
Oh, you're a demon?
Mm.
That's why I like, hey, I'm part demon too. That's
know.
awesome. Yeah,
Friends.
yeah.
He's kind of like snuggling down on the arm of the couch, like his little eyes like closing.
Getting tuckered, little fella.
I don't have to sleep, but I like to nap.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Come on. I'll take you to the old Trav cave. Get you some popcorn. Snuggle you up.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah. Travis will
Come on.
pick up Belial and take him to his room,
Okay.
tuck him into the bed, give him a little bag of popcorn, and shut off the lights for him.
Okay, he eats some popcorn and takes a nap.
And
So I'll just
Travis
get
goes
out on the
back-
couch.
Travis goes back to the couch. And he's just like, all right, guess I'm sleeping here.
Okay. You're
I-
gonna let the puffball take your entire bed?
Yeah, big day. You know, it's Belial's day out, huh? Like, they can make a Hallmark movie about it. A nice little end of the day. Give him a nice comfy bed. I'm sure Wynn doesn't know how to take care of a puppy, let alone a fucking demon. So
Probably not. Yeah, I think this is the best day that little guy's ever had.
that is both sad and kind of touching.
Yeah. Well,
I'm fresh out of bed, so don't look at me.
You're sitting on mine.
Oh, did I forget to call dibs again? Shit.
Sorry.
All right, floor it is. I would sleep in the med bay, but it's still fresh. Kind of iffy to me.
Yeah, also Rexy's kind of passed out on the cot, so.
What the? Oh, Jesus. She comes, she goes. She's like a ninja now.
I'm so proud.
Well, as long as she's, I guess, not getting in trouble with the government? Or less trouble and getting paid for it?
Yeah. I'll talk to her about it. Feel like with everything going on, she seemed happy about it. Until she didn't.
Think they're, I don't know, treating her okay?
I mean, they taught her kung fu.
Well, ain't that every
like,
19-year-old girl's dream? You know, big wedding, big school experience, kung fu. You know, it's what they teach little girls about.
they should.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
I mean, I had to learn how to kill a person very young.
Okay, like, so what's young for you? Like 50?
Started around 12.
Okay, so is that like babies for us? I don't know. Dog years, I still get lost on. So demon years, forget about it.
We come of age the same time that you do.
You
We just
live
don't get any
longer.
older. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. I guess it can be.
Not so dope?
Seen a lot. Been a lot of places.
Known a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did buy that Tuck Everlasting bullshit.
Who the fuck wants that?
Right? Like
Sucks.
It's so like romantic. And, oh, he's this handsome guy in the woods.
What?
He lives forever. It's like,
Do you know how much shit that dude has seen? No one wants to be with that person. That guy's got a lot of stuff to work through. Like a lot.
yeah, that guy has a lot to work through. You all right, Sal?
I'm great.
Do you want to talk about it? I mean, we could be vampire food tomorrow, right? No time like the present. It's on your mind.
Just wish you folks would stop dying.
Well, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty chipper.
Yeah, you look it too.
It's good old TLC. You know, video games didn't rot my brain. And also, I drank significantly less than all of you.
Fair. I'll take the floor. You take the couch. You're still bruised up a little.
Yeah, and you're drunk as a skunk. Take the couch. Come on.
I'm fine. Go for it.
No, come on. Here, let me get you some water or something.
He
Feed and
leaves to go
water
get
your-
water, and she's like passed out on the floor.
Feed and water your demons and all that. I don't know. Sal, you one night, and you're asleep. And I'm talking to myself. And this is weird now. When in Rome. Couches the Romans do. We'll workshop it, Trev. I'll just plop down on the couch.
All right. And as Travis, the last one to fall asleep, falls asleep slowly on the couch, probably wondering how his life choices led him to this point, we'll go ahead and take a break. So thanks everybody for joining us for our bottle episode. We will be back in just a few minutes to pick back up the next morning. Luckily, you all went to sleep by like 8 p.m. Like responsible kids. So it's been this is the 22nd episode of the show, and just every once in a while I do like to remind everyone that some of these are college kids. We'll be back in just a few quick minutes, so stick around. And welcome back, Internet. Thank you for hanging out with us during our break. We are going to pick back up the next morning. Assuming Victoria is the first awake. If she even goes back to sleep.
Can I? Probably if I'm drunk.
Yeah, you can get a couple more hours of sleep in there.
Yay.
Yeah, how early is everyone up? And how are we feeling?
Midnight.
Wynn can't sleep past like 6 anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, probably after 9 fucking hours is like what, 5 in the morning? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis would be up at like 4 or 5, like making coffee and like getting the communal area ready.
Victoria's just up there stretching.
Get in the
In full splits, like bent over.
Well, like can I see her?
Yeah, so she's probably just up in that area, like by the computer where everyone, like the planning area.
Sally's just on the floor sleeping.
She's trying to be quiet. She can't like work out because you guys are right there, but she's stretching, practicing her splits.
Travis would go up there.
She pulls that earbud out. Morning.
Had fun last night.
Yeah, do you guys normally party like that?
No, not usually, but listen. I'd appreciate it if you respected the space a little bit more.
Should I not be doing this here?
No, I don't give a shit about that. I just mean, like, all right. Maybe I was a little hard on you in the beginning because it felt like we were just kind of inserting you into our lives, like our friend hadn't just moved to England.
Uh-huh.
That's my bad. Sorry for that. But you seem smart, a hell of a lot smarter than Wynn, so I'm gonna say that please don't treat this place like a dorm room and have extremely loud sex when I'm trying to sleep. Coffee? It's downstairs. Thanks. Bye. And just walks in.
Did he like it? She's gonna check. Was he into it?
Did he like what?
Listening?
Fine. Check.
I do it. I don't have to roll for it.
No. I'm
Alright.
not a perv like
Hey!
you.
Hey! Victoria's curious if he's truthful
Uh-huh.
or not, okay?
He is
No.
legitimately irritated.
I am legitimately irritated.
I think she knows why, too. if
But
she
there
reads
was
his mind.
actually coffee. Wait, okay. Why do you think? No. You know what? We're
No,
gonna do
because of
this.
the rule.
Why do
Because
you
of the
think?
rule.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, all right, fine. Gloves are up. Let's hash it out.
Some of
Oh
us
my
thought you
God,
meant
Rob,
something
calm down.
very different.
Jeez.
Grab the
I
gauntlet
did
and
too. I
huck
was
it
like,
down.
what is happening? I never know what LB's thinking. It's a scary thing. It's a scary place to be.
Victoria will go downstairs and get a cup of coffee and just, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was not okay. I mean, Wynn said it was his room, so.
Yeah, well, Wynn didn't make the rules as much as he likes to think he did.
Again, I'm sorry, I didn't.
It's all good. It's not your fault, and for better or for worse, we're a team, and just all have to act like it and respect each other, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be sticking around after this. I mean, I'm not like you guys. I don't fight monsters, not really. So, just, I mean, I appreciate it, but you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be sticking around.
Oh, well, I mean, I was under the impression that when brought a total stranger into the fold, that it was to, I don't know, have a more permanent fixture. But maybe that was presumptuous of me. All right, well, enjoy your stay in Hotel Travis then.
You know, I'm feeling pancakes. Do you want some pancakes?
Yeah, sure. You can page Heathcliff if you want. Travis is just gonna find himself elsewhere. I think he's gonna go check on Belial.
Belial's awake. He's probably been awake for a little bit. He's just kind of like hovering around. What does Travis have in his room? We've talked about the snacks, but
Travis has a lot of like knickknacks and doodaderies. Like he probably has a Nerf gun target on the wall and like a gun by his bed and just a butt ton of Nerf darts that he just kind of like sits there in bed and just like shoots. And I think if you're really looking around the room, there's a trash can, like a little like waste paper bin underneath that with a little basketball hoop. And on the Nerf dartboard, there's a little drawing of probably a cartoonish looking version of Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of England. But if you look below that in the trash can, it's a crumpled up picture of Stan. So at some point,
amazing.
he replaced it.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's that. There's probably like assorted like superhero action figures just kind of on a shelf. A lot of snacks, just a lot of bags of stuff. Some like comics and graphic novels. I don't think Travis really reads much.
Well, he usually doesn't have time to.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that.
That's wonderful. Yeah, so I think you go check on Belial. I think he's found your Nerf gun and the darts and is like hovering around it, like trying to figure out how to like put a put a dart in it.
Hey, little fella.
It drops the dart.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You want me to load it for you?
Yes.
All right. And so he'll put his coffee down on the nightstand, and he'll load the gun, and he'll kind of hold it for Belial and sort of like aim it at the target. Say, all right, now nudge that little trigger right there.
And then you see him, he like floats up and kind of hovers right next to the trigger, and he like looks at you and looks at the target, and his little eyes narrow, and without touching it, the gun fires.
Oh shit! Good shot there.
Hmm.
Want to try again?
Yes.
Yeah. We don't like this guy. He took the kid from us.
Bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy. Right in his stupid hair. Comb your hair, you prick.
Yeah, you
Good
prick.
shit. Yeah. There we go.
Stop
be honest,
teaching the familiar how to curse.
To be honest, I couldn't tell you laboratory. I don't know what any of it means. I just know that guy needs to run a comb through his hair.
Who's this? He starts like floating over to like if you have like a poster like action figures or anything of some superheroes. He's like, "Who's this?"
Oh, that's that right there is Hellboy. He's kind of
Oh.
like you. He's a demon.
Oh.
Yeah. See, these like scientists brought him through a portal, and he was raised by like humans, but like he's really a demon and everything, and he goes around and he just like, I don't know, ghost busts and shit.
Ghost? He's
Oh,
like
okay,
with his
it's
little
a-
eyes like looking around.
It's like a, I don't know, it's a figure of speech. I'm trying to simplify it. It just fights bad guys.
I come through a portal sometimes.
Yeah. You're basically Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Yeah. Just don't start smoking. It's a nasty habit.
I don't know that he knows what you mean. Just kind of bobs up and down.
Oh man.
You hang out with Belial for a little bit.
Hell yeah. We like Belial.
We like Belial in this house. Okay. One by one, everyone gets up. Victoria, are you getting pancakes for for everyone?
I mean, if people start getting up, she'll put an order in for her and Travis, but if people are starting to get up, she'll let them know that they're making pancakes and not actually put an order in for them, but let them know that they can do that. But when Wynn gets up, she will just kind of hand him a cup of coffee and say, "You know, there's a list of rules in this place."
Well, more list of what?
Rules laid down by the girl who owns it.
Yeah, like we're not supposed to bring people like uninvited. I talked to Abby about that, but yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
there's more rules that you need to read.
Wait, there are more rules? I thought it was just that one.
No, there are plenty of rules that I just got in trouble for. So why don't you go handle that? I'm gonna go finish drinking my coffee.
And is this out loud? Like, can we all hear this
No.
conversation?
No. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
as he's
Okay.
getting out of the room.
Just sheepishly comes walking out into the main area, tired. Just no shirt, sweatpants.
At this point, Belial's probably out there eating some pancakes.
But why are that's right. Vampires.
Pancakes. Win.
You like those?
Win.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Pancakes. They're pretty good, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming you don't
Axel,
get those
take-
in hell.
Oh.
No? All right.
Rex will take the syrup and like turn it upside down over Belial's and just, Aunt Jemima commercial, just drowned the pancakes in in syrup. And then give him a nod, like,
Whoa.
yeah.
He's into it. Has he ever had sugar before? How do demons metabolize sugar? I'll think about it.
Do they need to eat?
They don't need to. He just likes to.
I'm glad you
Just
enjoyed
little,
your
like,
stay, buddy.
steady munching sounds.
Sal, these are almost as good as yours.
Aw, really?
Yeah, almost.
Need cinnamon.
Yeah.
You got that B12?
And yeah, at some point, that's what Rex would have ordered Powerade for everyone, and then he handed out from the cabinet. Would have handed out two B12s.
When there's a
Everybody.
moment where Win can get Rex alone, it just kind of like very quietly. So there are more rules than just bringing people into the cave.
Yeah, we broke 11 of them last night.
Do you have a list that you can like send me? Because I apparently lost mine.
Yeah, cool. And she, without, really even without looking on the phone, Pip sends it over to you.
Just, oh. Shit. Okay.
So,
Just like starts looking up towards the camera and looking back like very nervously. I should probably start getting ready. We need to head over and start doing the spell soon-ish. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Just,
we
like,
gotta pick
shoves
up
a mouthful of
Marcel and Kendall
pancakes.
too.
okay. Little light sock in the arm, like you've confused her. Back to the phone. Oh, and as a side note, Powerade Zero came for Vic. Because I've seen you drink sugar-free Red Bull, right?
Yes, probably sugar
Yes.
free.
So then it would have been 0.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Heathcliff.
Anything else? Nice.
Uh,
All right. You know where to find me.
Oh, you're still here. No, we're good. Thanks. Bye. So what's the order operations here? We're gonna go. I love you. We're gonna go. We gotta go get Cello and Kendall, and then bring them to the warehouse, and then we do the things.
Well, yeah, we should do that like now before the sun comes up. We have a way to contain them in there, yes. There's not like sunlight streaming in. I didn't actually go inside when we were there.
We got the tiger cage. Throw a tarp over it. It should be good.
Do we have a tarp?
I've got one back at the house. We used it for
Your
a slip and
parents'
slide.
house?
No. The fraternity.
Ah.
We used it for a slip and slide like last June. Anyway, it should still be there. It's in the shed out back. I can go get that.
They're like $4.28 on sale at the Dollar General on the way.
Or that.
I mean, we don't all have money to just be spending on everything.
Okay.
So, tart, vampires, spell. We got to get all this done by noon. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Break.
Okay. Around 7 a.m., I guess. You go your separate ways. Who's going where? I'm gonna go pick up the vampires. I'm gonna go get a tarp.
Vampires.
Okay. Team Vampire. 1 for Team Vampire.
2.
2.
It's Rexy's place. I gotta get
3.
in.
All
yeah,
right.
I would also Team Vampire it up.
You have the car, so that's probably good. All right, so 3 for Team Vampire. Sal, Rex, and Travis. The other 2 of you.
I guess we're Team Tarp.
Is your Team Tarp?
It's a tarp.
It's a tarp.
Tarp. Sorry.
Yes, so you split off. Unless there's anything specifically you guys want to accomplish, you go and pick up the things that you need and the people that you need. And you meet up at the warehouse.
Yes.
Okay. So Tarp and vampires in tow.
We grabbed
you-
some blood before we left. Because they're probably hungry.
Yes. So the vampires are fed. You make your way to the warehouse, sort of meeting up. First order of business, I think you have some warding to try to set around the building.
I would wait to like activate it until our vampires are in there, but get everything ready. Ruins
We'd
along
have
the.
to wait until
perimeter.
she was in there.
Well, the idea was to do it one that she could pass through because she's more powerful, and then the others wouldn't be able to get through, right?
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Who's doing some big magic? Travis, very eager. Win.
Yeah.
If I'm needed.
Probably. I'd say 3 is a magic number.
Sure.
All right. So then I'm gonna have. Got the people to help. It's gonna take a little time to cast. Yes, I'm gonna have the 3 of you roll to use magic. It is a very specific thing you're doing.
Remind me how forward works. So I have something for this. I have
Okay.
go big or go home. When I must use magic as a requirement for big magic, I take +1 forward to those use magic rolls. So just does that mean that any magic roll involved in this or future things?
No, so +1 forward is on the next roll that you make. So you would essentially have a +1 for this one.
Got it. Okay.
+1 ongoing would be for
Okay.
a lot of them.
Oh,
Rule-
the
there are
input
rules to
value
this game.
says plus and minus forward. Okay, yeah, good. Well,
No, you're
well
good.
read, Rob. Jesus. Thanks. Ooh, that went well.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, 8, 9,
13. Damn, Travis.
and 13. Travis.
I didn't drink the night before.
See what happens. Okay.
Nice and refresh.
So essentially, if I understand correctly, what you are attempting to do is to create a very specific warding on this building that will keep out vampires of the lesser variety, but not be strong enough to keep out Rosalind.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. Man, that 13 is so good. You haven't advanced your use magic move, have you? Robalob.
No. Because I wasn't a magic user until very recently.
I assumed not.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just a very good success, though. So between all of you, I'm gonna call that. Let's see. We're gonna get 1 glitch out of this. Dealer's choice. One of the 2 of you that rolled a partial success.
Oh, buddy. I'm pulling up the use magic thing.
So you've
Is
got
this in
such
use
things-
magic or in big magic?
This is in use magic, so you've got such things as the
Oh,
effect
I
is weakened or of short duration. Somebody takes a harm, you draw immediate unwelcome attention, or it has a problematic side effect.
If we do short duration, is that going to cause an issue with like it not lasting until she gets here, or like short duration once she gets here? How short is this duration going to be?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it goes away before she gets here because that kind of defeats the whole purpose
Yeah.
of what you guys just did, and that's not any fun. Because you
Mhm.
did roll mostly successes, so I'll say you know when you're meeting her, you know you can hold it until then. Once she is in, it's also probably going to take some level of energy to maintain and keep there. So you would be sort of on a time limit once she crossed that barrier and the magic had to actually take effect.
I think that
Cool.
one sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so of short duration. So yeah, once you're good right now, it'll stay. Once it's actually activated, you don't know how long it will keep. Who you assume that Rosalind has some lackeys waiting in the wings. It would be ridiculous not to. You don't know how long you can keep them at bay. You know, you can keep them at bay for a little bit. You know, if you really want to focus in on keeping them at bay, that this barrier may or may not start drawing energy from the people who cast it. So, yeah, set up your warding.
I have one other thing I need to do preemptively before this kicks off. I have my fortunes move that Wynn would do looking to this conflict that we're gonna have. If you look at what the future holds, roll plus weird. So using ancient divining techniques utilized by the order. I was thinking maybe if we retroactively said that this happened like earlier in the day, maybe got Victoria's help with it, since that's her MO.
And this is separate from your beginning of mystery thing,
Yeah, this is
correct?
not a beginning of mystery thing now. This I get some hold and I can spend that to do stuff.
Great. Yeah, that is roll plus weird.
Okay.
No.
Balls. 6.
Oh.
Can she help him push it to a 7?
It is specifically prophecies and divination, so Victoria and Victoria alone, I think, can try to help with this one.
Okay, roll.
If you would like. For helping,
Oh right.
plus cool.
Oh boy, that's not gonna go well.
You can choose not to.
I mean, she would try to help.
Looks like we're both getting XP.
It's a 3.
Oh.
Sweet.
Why do I roll terribly? What's happening?
Are you leveled up yet
Oh.
again?
Not yet. Almost.
Okay.
God, it's just so
So-
bad.
Yeah, on a miss it says you get bad information and the keeper decides how it affects you.
What specifically were you looking for?
Specifically was looking at like this confrontation with Rosalind, like what to expect, how this is gonna go. Was waiting until today to see like so it was as close to the event as possible, and as little would change.
Okay. Okay. Yep. You focus in with Victoria's help. This is 2 total failures. Am I just?
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Okay. This so rarely happens to me. You focus in, and with Victoria's help, when I think you start to see flashes of.
Oh. Does he get my hallucinations?
We'll see. You start to get flashes of images that at first don't really make sense to you. Is this the first time you've done this?
Oh yeah, I can only do it once mystery. So
Okay. So you start to get flashes of images and kind of colors that don't really make sense to you. There is a lot of like deep red that you are kind of focusing in on, like crimson colors. And you see kind of the forms of a lot of different people moving in front of you, but they're moving so fast that it's hard to focus in on. And then in the center of this crowd, just very briefly, everything kind of stops, and you see this image of Sally. Um, she is kind of in the center of this crowd, kind of looking around, looking and you've seen her get this look on her face when you are sort of in a fight, trying to parse what is happening and figure out her strategy. And things start to kind of shift and move again. You try to follow her, but it's difficult. But you just see these flashes of her kind of coming in and out, fighting something. You're not really sure what. At one point, you see her kind of with like blood spatter across her face. And then you see sort of one last image of her shouldering her way out of a door, dragging like a leather jacket behind her.
huh. All right. Well, he has that in mind then for the fight to see if that helps at all.
Does this go against my dark side?
Oh boy.
To be fair. Just a question. Doesn't have to because I'm helping, but just remind you.
Well, I think because you're helping and because of the nature of the magic, you probably get like flashes of these images. I think they are confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as they're happening, you see things that are like similar to what Wynn is seeing, but around Sally, a thing that Wynn doesn't see. I think you can see. Here we go. You can see a couple of times, sort of in the background of the image, kind of hovering over, almost like it's watching this large, dark, sort of muscle-bound, shadowy form that you have seen once before on Sally's surveillance camera.
Solid.
Just watching her from a distance.
Do I get any feelings from it?
Yeah, I think there is this one brief moment, I think, in this image of Sally in the middle of some sort of fight or something, kind of blood spattering across her face. From this figure, there is this. I don't want to describe this. There's like this conflicted feeling where I think you get the impression that this figure wants to almost like protect her, but is choosing not to.
Oh. Okay. Victoria pulls away from it and she's like, oh, it was so unfocused.
First time, do better next time. Sorry about that.
I don't know. I felt pretty good about that.
It looked kind of cool.
Yeah. You know, I read up on wards before bed last night, so quick steady Trav over here.
Yeah, Travis, you feel really good about what you did.
Yeah. Finally had 0 harm. He wouldn't know that. That's not a thing he would know.
So are we just taking her out to get enough blood to like turn all these other fuckers back, or Are we gonna hold her down while we get some blood and let her like what's
We
the
probably
deal?
should have thought about that before we left the cave, because there was all those like medical things there that could have been used to like get her blood.
I do have my med kit.
Well, I guess we can go for capture, and if we don't have that option, kill and take the body, drain it where we need it.
So she comes in, we distract her, someone closes the door, hit the sprinklers, and take her down. That's the plan.
Yeah. I was thinking
Pretty
Rex on doors, Travis hits the sprinklers with some fire.
Why don't I just sit up there? I mean, I'm not really a fighter, so
Cool.
Well, if you're gonna do something useful, then she
Yeah.
throws a thing of baby powder at her. You might want to help me get dressed.
all right.
I gotta know what this latex suit looks like.
Full body, black latex suit,
Think underworld without the corset.
basically.
And hood.
Yes.
Oh.
Full body.
Yep.
All right.
Victoria will compliment her on her body and like, I can tell you work out, you look good, that sort of thing.
Thanks. Yeah, you gotta keep up with it. It's
Oh, I know.
yeah. I guess you would know. Yeah. It's not a vanity thing. It's just you gotta. It's your tool.
Right. Well, I mean, it's just not my tool. I don't really, just besides cheer.
It's a thing you do, right? You use your body for it. It's part of your toolbox.
Oh, I see. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
The baby powder is a great idea. Last time I put on one of these things, I did not do that, and it was.
Always essential.
Mm-hmm.
Am I good?
Yep. Do you want me to braid your hair or anything? I
I got it. Yeah, we'll just very efficiently just French braid it back and then hood up. Oh shit! I hope Rexy has a spare gas mask or something. All right. Cool.
All right. If it does start leaking in, just say something.
Right. She'll put the jacket over it.
She walks out full gimp suit.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh, hey,
Sally
Scuba
looks pretty
Sal,
good.
what's going on?
I don't get to use this very often. Rexy, you got a spare, gas mask or something?
Rexy looks over. I only got the one, but you're welcome to it. I'm not allergic to holy water. I don't
Oh,
think.
fair. Yeah, I forget that. Okay, cool. Put it up, down, up. Okay, we're good.
Use
So
that thing for other than dodging holy water.
I would never ask someone who owns a suit like this that question.
I'm asking.
So when's this supposed to start?
Noted.
I'll
Noon,
send
which
you some.
is
I'll send you some images, Trav. Boop, and folders
Please-
just start.
no, please.
Folders just
Oh,
start
God.
downloading.
You're on a list now too.
Thanks, Rex. You always got my back.
Did you just have those on standby?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Hey, whatever your kink is, man. I'm not here to judge. I'm gonna go up in the rafters now. Y'all have fun.
There.
Yeah, where's the fire alarm thing? I'm ready.
Rex tries to hand you the massive magnetic rail sniper rifle. If you're gonna be up there, you might as well.
No, really, I'm okay. I don't. I've only ever used a hunting rifle, and I couldn't shoot the animals. So.
She puts it back on her back.
I appreciate it though. Thanks. I'll do my best with the magic. Mumbo jumbo up there, making sure y'all. Maybe I'll call out things. If I see anything.
That'd be really helpful, like a high vantage point, like just checking all, like putting the sword back in, like the holster over the suit and everything.
Yeah,
no, that's real helpful.
As she's walking past Wynn, she's just gonna like kind of lean in and say to him so that nobody else can hear, I'm gonna be keeping an ear out, I guess, for other minds in the area. So if I hear anything, is it okay if I just like put a thought into your head?
Yeah, no, that's good. Go for it. Be careful.
I'll be fine. You be careful.
Right. Will do. Finishes the last straps on his gambeson.
You missed a button.
Oh, fuck.
How much of a witcher do you look like right now? On a scale of 1 to Geralt.
Geralt in college, basically.
Full college Geralt. So Lambert.
Lambert, yeah.
Somebody out there loved that joke. That's not
understood that
Sean and Rob.
He even, like, puts his hair back, so it's not in his face.
Yes. Just like is it like top half, or just like, are we the whole thing?
Probably the whole thing. I don't think he does that.
Great.
Yeah.
You carry a hair tie or a scrunchie or
Probably. He probably does have a hair tie. Yeah.
All right.
Love it. I'm learning so much. When we get to, did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
A bunch of us.
Just all of you. Yes. So, when getting equipment ready, Sally getting equipment ready, Victoria heading up to stand overwatch, as it were. That's an apocalypse world move, but here we are. Travis.
Sorry, I'll just say that as she gets up there, she does do like gymnastics moves to like get up on boxes and get over things. So
Everyone is so impressive today.
Parkour.
Travis heading for the fire alarm. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Rex, where are you?
So Wynn called out on doors. So yeah, I'll do the Rex thing, hiding, and then like tucked over behind something and attached to multiple power cords because, well, that was its thing, as it needed extra power, is the mega flashlight, like hidden with these cords coming out of it. And it's like Rex had to rewire like part of the city power grid to juice this thing.
No.
So somewhere off in the back, in a back room, there's like sparks flying and whatnot.
Okay. That's terrifying. And very good. So yeah, flashlight set up, Rex ready on doors. The clock strikes noon. Let's find something more exciting.
Alive? See here? I said he had to be here for this. Did I leave him?
You, as the clock strikes noon, there's no clock in here. I don't know. You're all looking at your phones and it hits 12 o'clock.
Everyone's alarm goes off.
Just when some of the sunlight, the noon sun, is kind of coming through a couple of the warehouse windows, you're casting like a shadow across the wall. And as you look around for Belial, you see kind of out of one of the shadows on the wall, just your little fluff ball pop out and say, "I'm here."
Good.
Hide.
Yeah, hide. Good job.
Okay. Just kind of phases back into the wall. Thought you needed me. And everybody gets ready. And after just a moment, 12:01 p.m., at one of the warehouse doors, there is just a light metallic knock, knock, knock.
Step out so she's not seen.
Come in.
Are they in the cage, by the way? Did we put them in the cage?
Oh, that was the other question I meant to ask. They're in the cage, right, with the tarp
Yeah.
overhead?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, the door opens, and striding in, fancy as ever, sort of long, dark hair, tanned skin, burgundy corset, long skirt. It's all very slinky and sparkly. Rosalind sort of makes her way into the room, shuts the door behind her, so she can see Marcello and Kendall in the cage, and Win,
Mhm.
and no one else currently, as far as you're aware. Okay. So she kind of walks in. She's clicking across the concrete floor. Bonjour.
Right on time. Got them for you. You and your crew ready to pack up and leave?
Nice spell work, by the way.
Right. Well, had to assume you were going to be friends. Bring friends with you, so had to be safe.
So, this is your turf, I assume. How would you like to do this?
Well, I'm going to need some sort of confirmation that y'all are leaving. We can do some sort of blood oath, or if you have something a little less formal, that's fine too. And then they're all yours.
She turns to her side and kind of on one side of her skirt kind of pulls two kind of flaps of fabric aside and reaches into a pocket, because everything should have pockets, pulls a iPhone out and starts to flip through a couple of things and sort of holds it out to you.
Very
Do you approach?
cautiously approaches. Like to get within 5 steps. It does not get close enough to be within arm's reach, but enough to see whatever's on the screen.
It's plane tickets.
Where does it say there to?
France? Heli?
Gotcha.
Enough?
First class. Nice. All right.
You can't wear this in economy.
All right. Well, your brother dearest is in there.
And Kendall too. Little treat for me. Alright. Open it.
Does she follow, like, leading further into the room at all, or is she staying near the edge?
I think she follows about halfway. She's not going to get right up next to the cage, though. She'll stand off just a little bit and wait.
Can I get a read on her?
You can certainly try.
I picked out real dice because apparently Roll20 is not my friend today. I say that and I'm probably just gonna roll terribly. But
for Rosalind specifically, even surface thoughts, you will have to roll to read something.
Read a bad situation.
Yeah, read a bad situation is probably or read a person. They're both plus sharp, so.
Yep. Okay. 9.
Okay. So one question. And again, you can pull from those lists, or if you have a question.
What's the biggest threat? Obviously, she is a big
her.
threat. Yeah, I know.
No,
like,
that's
obviously it's her, but like, what does she feel like?
that's a big jerk move. I think she, as you sort of push into her mind, her thoughts and the speed at which she is sort of assessing the situation around her and like constantly sort of working on or changing her strategy is like nothing you have ever experienced. So I think the biggest threat is probably, even if you are to get the drop on her, that is going to be a very short-lived situation.
Okay. she'll push a thought into Wynn's mind and just say, "Ready when you are."
When if it like starts to move towards and looks back and sees she's not like moving any further and says, I mean, I had a hell of a time getting him in here. I don't really want to tangle with your brother again. It kind of roughed me up pretty bad the first time, so maybe you should open it and deal with him yourself.
Oh, let's have a manipulate roll.
I can do that.
I keep
Maybe.
getting into this thing of like, manipulate someone doesn't normally work on monsters, and I'm like, no, it obviously does. Game, come
Nope.
on. She's a very fancy vampire. Yeah, let's get it. Plus charm.
10. 11 because I used magic.
Oh, interesting. We'll do it for these again.
I do have advanced this, and I could maybe argue that I get the additional +1 that for my sacred oath, because this is directly going towards my goal.
What's your oath again?
Killing monsters.
I guess.
It's a little more complicated. I could break it down for you, but
Oh, sure.
I don't know if I could actually do anything with advanced charm burst unless I make her a permanent ally of mine.
Did you just argue with me to like get the +1 on the roll?
I haven't
and
had a
not
chance to
even
do
have
anything with it yet.
To do.
Um,
Okay, hold on.
She becomes a permanent ally of mine for the rest of the
Nah,
stream.
dog.
Just
No.
look up. We're cool. We're cool. I rolled a 12.
I think I'm trying to justify how she goes for this, because you don't look beat up or like
Do you
you're
pull back
turning
the
into a
tarp
vampire.
to show her that he's actually in there and it's not just like an empty cage?
Oh, you said she could see him, so I didn't know if there was like.
Yeah, so I think the tarp is covering like the top and the sides, and then it's kind of like hanging over the front and back. I don't know that it is big enough to get like all the way to the floor, but it is enough to like to protect them.
I think what
from
I
the
do
sprinklers, but-
is while she's behind me and I'm looking at Marcella, I kind of give him a look like play along with me here. I mouth like play along with me here to see if he might kind of attack the cage, seem a little bit more like aggressive than maybe he normally would be.
Okay, I buy that. Yeah, you give him that look. I don't think you can read Marcello's face, but I think when you sort of like you say this to her, kind of looking at him and then turning around to address Rosalind, and just behind you, you hear just like the briefest of like whispers of and a little bit of noise, and then Kendall sort of runs forward, kind of grabbing onto the bars of the cage, like shaking them. You can see after a second, like her fangs protruding and going a little feral. Because Marcello doesn't know if his sister would believe that after 600 years of life that he would act like that. But he's got a baby in the cage with him. I think Wynn's smart enough to figure that out. So yeah, she kind of goes for it, and then behind her, Marcello kind of bares his fangs a little bit, smiling, and she looks between you and them. It's like, well, based on the outfit, I had you pegged for someone more competent, but humans disappoint me.
Well, haven't been doing this for very long, so I'll take what help I can get.
Fine. Step aside. Fine.
Right back at you.
She almost smiles and moves up toward the
Gonna like
cage?
try to strafe around so I'm like, I don't know if she'll let me get right behind her, but enough so I'm at a
Nope.
peripheral. If I'm at a peripheral, I just give like a thumbs up behind my back so that the others can see that it's go time
Okay.
and start reaching for
Signal
my sword.
activated. As Wynn starts to reach for his sword, and Rosalind reaches for the doors of the cage to open them. Order of operations.
Holy water.
I was gonna say, Rob.
Can I do it without making a combat roll, or will it have to be like a fireball?
Well, I'm up there. I thought I was doing like just a lighter on it. Will that ignite it?
Yeah, well, Rex would have like, oh look, a rag tucked through gas.
Yeah, that might be enough. Travis, you guys spent so long planning for this that like if you just want to fireball it, it'll work.
It was more. There's a chance I hurt myself with a fireball. I wasn't sure.
No, I think you've been preparing for this enough. Unless you want to roll to see what happens. You guys have been preparing for this and sort of like leading up to it. So I think you're ready for this. I think you
Okay.
can set it off no problem.
Cool. I set it off.
Okay. There's some fire. As from up in the rafters, Victoria, you get it first. As the sprinkler system in the building, old but still working, and full of, hopefully, holy water, because no one checked.
Forgot.
No one checked to find out if those were real Saint Bones. As the sprinkler system goes off and starts to just drench sort of everything in the room, water like collecting on top of the tarp that's over Marcelo and Kendall, starting to wet the perfectly coiffed hair of Rosalind. When you see her just a little bit, just sort of like turn her chin towards you. What's everyone else doing? The sprinklers go off.
I'm going for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Sal's
run
gonna
into-
attack.
I would run into the room to be back up, basically.
Okay, so Sal and Travis run in. Is
I'm
everyone
stabbing
else's
her.
thing based on that?
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still
Similar
interested.
themes.
I'm still keeping an ear out for others in the area.
Okay.
Rex is hiding, waiting to do the ambushy attack.
Okay, so Rex is hiding. All right, so Rex is hiding. Victoria, from your vantage point. It is some exciting music. Hold on.
Belial says as he gets a mixtape going.
Belial says, hold on, I brought music.
Lyle
Victoria.
is Baby Groot at the beginning of Guardians 2.
He definitely is. Victoria, from up in the rafters, I think, sort of keeping your mind open and sort of listening for, I think, around the perimeter of the building, there's 7 or so other
Solid.
presences. You don't know who
Uh-huh.
they are.
Uh-huh.
You can assume. Rex hiding in the shadows. The 3 of you charging in. I'm gonna say you're all gonna roll various kicks some asses or magic rolls or something. We're gonna go. Win was right there, so you first.
Okay. I assume I do get my +1 on this one for my being killing a monster.
I would say trying to stab the monster is directly related to trying to kill the monster.
Yay.
That may be controversial. You know what? Tweet me about it.
10.
Okay. So you are going to trade harm, and you can choose an extra effect from the kick some ass list. Forward for
ooh.
you or another hunter. Terrible harm. You take less harm or force them where you want them.
I love y'all, but I'm suffering less harm because she hit hard last time.
Travis remembers. Okay. So you go after her with a sword.
Yeah, which deals 3 harm.
What are the tags on your sword?
Hand and messy. Old fashioned.
Okay. No silver or magic, just
Nope, not on this sword. I don't think so.
okay. Sounds good. Yeah. So you, from the not directly behind her, but you've kind of like strafed off to the side, pull out the sword that the fangs of the beast bequeathed to you, and go after her, kind of slashing down. Are you a one-handed man or a two-handed man?
It's a bastard sword, but this time
Say
he's
something,
using
I dare
it's
you.
two-handed.
Two-handed. Okay. You two hands.
Just trying to ignore that as much
swing
as I
down. It's so fun to make you all uncomfortable at once.
can. He goes both
You
ways.
you swing down towards Rosalind, kind of catching her across the back and shoulder, and she moves like she's going to stumble forward, and then just kind of stops, like doesn't even really catch herself, and kind of turns around to face you. And all of this happens in just incredible speed, like just barely perceptible to you, and you slash across her, and as the sword kind of cuts in, you feel something grab your arm, as she has kind of like reached up and grabbed onto your arm near the elbow, and she just pulls you near her as these long like claws dig into your arm, and she kind of grabs one of your sword arms, I guess that's your right arm based on how she's standing, with both hands, and says, oh, you've made a mistake. And twists you and kind of throws you around, so you are standing in front of her. From her claws, you're going to take 2 harm.
Okay, I have 1 armor, so do I reduce it to 0? I also reduce the harm by 1. With
You also reduce the harm by 1. Then yeah, she just sort of digs into the sleeve, kind of pulling you around in front of her, so you are facing her, and then kind of looks down at her hands and looks up at you. A little impressed is not the right word, but close to it. Close after, I think we have Sally. As you see this happen.
Okay, so yeah, I'm running for her. So
Big ass sword in hand, I assume.
big ass sword in hand.
All right. Yeah, roll to kick some ass.
13.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you maybe have advanced this one.
Oh yeah, you know.
Okay.
You know.
On a 12 plus. Yes, you inflict and suffer harm as normal, and then you can pick from the 12 plus list, including you completely hold the advantage and everyone gets +1 forward. You suffer no harm, you double your harm, or you drive them away.
I'm gonna hold the advantage.
Okay, so everyone, that's including you, +1 forward. So on your next roll, +1. So yeah, Sally runs in, and as Rosalind is sort of focused on Wynn, somebody said a little less contemptuous than normal. I think that's a good description. Sort of holding on to him. Sally, you catch her just right between the shoulder blades with this sword, and now she is kind of caught, holding on to Wynn, but in between the two of you. Wynn, she lets go of your arm with one hand and kind of lashes out to kind of try to rake her claws against Sally. How much harm do you do?
3.
3 with the sword? Okay.
Yes.
And you are also going to take 2 harm, which you probably ignore.
Take none. Yep.
Yeah, I figured. So yeah, you sort of hit her very hard, and now she's caught in between the two of you. Travis, you got a Rosalind sandwich in front of you.
Trying to decide if a fireball is a smart move there.
Welcome to tabletop games.
How close are my friends?
To her,
Yeah.
she is holding on to one of Wynn's arms and kind of has him right in front of her, and Sally has just sort of swung at her from behind, so Sally is maybe a couple of feet away.
Okay.
You'll definitely get Wynn. Sally
Don't
could
like that.
probably is probably hit or miss.
Don't like that. All right. Travis is going to then run in with the big knife and try to get her in the back, sneak up on her, like maybe. You know what? I'm gonna go for one of her legs. Try to cut her like Achilles tendon or something.
Dirty. I love it. Roll to kick
Yeah.
some ass.
Yeah. You said +1 going forward?
Yes, a
From
+1
Sally?
on your next roll. So this one, fam.
Oh shit, that's a 10.
All right. Dang. Somebody failed something.
No.
You roll a 10 plus, so you inflict harm on each other and choose one extra effect from the kick some ass
From the
list.
kick some ass? Okay. Wait, we inflicted on each other on a 10?
Yes, you always inflict harm on each other. One of the effects you can get is to take less harm on a 12 plus.
Oh.
If you
All
advanced
right.
it, no harm.
Do that, Travis.
You're always gonna hurt a little bit.
No, man, that's fine. I think I want to force them where I want them. I want her to drop down from that hit. Like, I don't want her to maintain her footing.
Okay, how much harm does your knife do?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta keep track. Okay, so as Rosalind's kind of stuck in between the two of them, Travis appearing next to Sally kind of drops down and just slashes across the back of one of Rosalind's legs, and she does sort of drop to one knee, and also you cut through her skirt, which just like rude, but she'll deal with that later. So she cries out in a little bit of pain and kind of drops to one knee when I think kind of pulling you down a little bit, not totally, but so you were like hunched over a little bit, kind of gripping onto one of your arms. Travis, she turns to you, and I think you can see her eyes, which are already this like dark kind of crimson color, kind of flare red. And from the wound where you have kind of cut her across the back of her leg, you see this red glow, and some kind of force or like energy just lashes out at you. So you're connecting with the center of your chest. You're going to take a 4 harm from that one.
Ow.
Do you have any armor?
No.
You're going to take 4 harm from that one.
All right. I guess.
Next time, take less harm.
I think she's gonna hit me with the voice. Whatever, man.
It's always you, and I'm sorry.
It's always me. All right. I'm forgetting. How much is the harm supposed to be? Because I don't like the way Roll20 does this. I'm sorry. How much total
harm
harm?
you can take?
Yeah.
You can take 8 total.
So is the spider supposed to be?
The spider is 5.
That's the 4th one. It's
So
the
that's 4,
unstable one is
That
supposed
is
to be
the
there, I
unstable one.
think. Yeah.
Okay.
So the 4th
Yeah.
one is unstable, and
So yeah, I'm gonna call. Yeah, you took 4 from one injury. So God, guess what? Fan Travis is unstable again.
then. Oh, buddy.
So that all pops off. Victoria.
Victoria doesn't like doing this, but she is going to kind of put out. She had a mat of out that her and Wynn had been using before, and she puts the crystals in a specific situation, and she is going to try to heal 1 harm on Travis because that was a big hit.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a roll to use magic.
All right, so it's +2 for weird, and then +1 forward.
Mhm.
6, 9.
Okay. Yeah, that has a partial success. It works imperfectly. So you choose your effect, which is to heal 1 harm. You also choose a glitch.
Okay. I'll have the magic draw immediate unwelcome detention.
Okay. So from somewhere above you, Travis, you feel a little bit better.
Can I describe what it looks like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
So a materialized out of nowhere is a thread and a silver thread and a needle, and you just see where she hits you. This needle like goes into you, but you don't actually feel it. It's kind of more like it's like sewing you shut, but it's just a little. You feel like a small burn, like a good burn from it.
You're no longer unstable.
Oh. Okay. So am I? This sheet is just so weird. I always float in this like weird in between stable and unstable, and I never understand the sheet how it tracks harm.
So you're just at 3 harm right now.
Okay.
Why
is that spider there?
I don't know why that spider is there. The unstable is sort of based on moving forward.
Yeah.
How much harm you take at a time, that kind of thing. So
I know how
right
it's
now you're
supposed to
stable.
work. I just don't like how they set up the health thing, and it's like the
I don't
one
either.
weird thing on my sheet. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'll stop complaining.
No, you're fine. All right.
Rex?
Yeah.
All right. From the shadows, the magnets were up. It's that time.
Finally time.
And fire.
Please roll to kick some ass.
It's with tough.
That's one.
Oh, +1? Nice. I can actually put it in there. 11.
Y'all.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah. I don't. You inflict harm on each other. I'll figure that out. Because that's a. That one's just a gun. And you can choose an extra effect from the kick some ass list under 10 plus.
I gotta open that. Hey, someone pick one for me. Take less harm.
You can take less harm. You can do more harm.
Frack it. Do more harm.
How much harm do the gun do?
So it's 4 because it's a magnetic railgun, and then I'm hiding, so that's +2 more, so 6 harm. Like I said, it's like an anime with the the mecha fires the railgun, and poor Rexy, stumbles backwards.
Do you see what happens when you guys make a plan and prepare for things?
I still get hurt.
You all, is this? I'm so sorry.
I got you, fam.
It
Okay.
was
Some
a one-
armor, dude. We're gonna get you some sick fucking armor. That's
It
all I'm
was a-
saying.
It's a
Yes.
special ability, and I thought someone else was going to trigger it. And turns out it was you again. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Yeah. So the gun goes off. How loud is this gun in this room?
It does have the loud tag, even though it's like a railgun. So, yeah, it makes some noise.
Okay. Well, where do you aim?
Oh, right in the brain bucket.
Okay. Whew. Okay. So all at once, all of this happens. Wynn and Sal sort of holding Rosalind in place, sort of slashing at her. Travis knocking her to her feet, and then sort of getting knocked back a little bit. Victoria tracking what's happening and keeping Travis from being in any immediate life-threatening danger. There is just this loud boom and then just this ringing sound across sort of the metal walls of the warehouse, and all of her ears start to ring as Wynn, because she is holding onto you, you feel Rosalind sort of shift to one side, and she looks up at you, and blood starts to kind of just pour down the side of her face, drenching her dress, and she looks up at you and smiles and says, "Oh, don't worry. You'll see me soon." And she falls to the concrete floor of the warehouse. And that because we're already over time, is where we are going to end our session
Shit.
today.
Woo.
Did
The
we
nice
do
music
it?
for myself. We'll find out in 1 week. Boy, it's amazing what you guys can accomplish when you're ready for it. I would just like to formally apologize to Rob.
I'm sorry, Rob.
For always almost killing him. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear. You know.
Forgive you a ghost. Only hurt a lot.
I gave you a magical key with a nice lady in it.
She's a nice lady.
Don't know what you want from me. I'm so sorry. This keeps happening to you, and I don't know why. But we can interrogate that later very, very quickly because the end of session moves for this. Don't take that long. At the end of the session, the keeper will ask the following questions. Did you conclude the current mystery? Not
No.
quite.
Okay.
Not quite. Not quite.
Almost. I would say probably next time, but I keep saying that. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
Victoria just did.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah.
From
Kendall and Marcello too.
Yeah.
Still saving them. Continuing to
Still
save
Keep
them.
on saving.
I buy that. There was active healing with magic, which I love. So we'll call that one. Did you learn something new and important about the world?
About the world.
The world.
I
Wait,
mean,
did we learn that was the holy water effective or not?
I'm gonna say hard to tell based on how quickly that went down. It went down quicker and easier than you thought it would, so I think you can make that assumption.
Cool.
Some of you learned the Haven rules, which I would call something new and
That's
important
true.
about the world.
That was what
There
my
you
point was
go!
gonna be. I was gonna say, I mean, some people learn the rules.
Yeah, I would say from your vantage point, I think the holy water probably had a little bit of an effect.
Okay.
We'll get into that some next time too, because it's still happening.
Cute.
All right. Yeah, we'll call that 2. Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
For sure.
A couple.
Like so many. Wonderful. Some wonderful roleplay all around. So we'll call that 3. So 2 experience for everyone.
Woo, level up.
Some
Me
of you got
too.
a lot of experience.
Some of us.
Level up. All right. So some of you are improving again or close to improving again. And we will, for sure, talk about that. But we're over time already. So we will say goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us and for all the cheering and subscribing that was happening in chat. Very good. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and your presence. We love you. And now you can be here with us every week because we're doing this weekly. It's
I
great.
got so excited.
And
I almost threw my microphone.
that's how excited we are. We're throwing microphones. So we will be back next week. I don't even have to say the date anymore because it's just always next week. So next week, same time, same place, 4 p.m. Eastern time here on Game Nights, twitch.tv/Game Nights with 2 G's and a K. If you haven't already followed or subscribed, please do. You can get notifications for when we go live, and then we don't have to tell you. You'll just know, and you can show up, and it'll be great. In the meantime, we have some fun shows happening on the channel on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time, a new episode of AOS, which is D&D 5e. On Thursday, Sid is going to be in my seat, facilitating a game of Good Society for us. That's our new show, Elegant Suffering. We're writing a Jane Austen novel, and so far, it's been drinking and parties and some
Horny.
tentacles and also some painting. It's been very good, and we're in like the first chapter, so tune in for that. That's 8 o'clock on Thursday Eastern time, and then Saturday join us for the penultimate, I guess, episode of Saturday night's Thunderball, where we're playing D&D, and also it's sports, and we're doing very good at it. and then we'll be back around to Sunday. We'll be here again. And then some of us are on other channels doing other things. So all of our Twitter handles are right below our faces. Follow them, please. We'll tell you what we're doing and when we're doing it. And yeah, that's all I got. Any last words?
Take your
All right.
B12.
Take your B12, drink some Powerade, and also drink some water because there's some sugar in that. But we'll see you in a week, which is never not going to be exciting for me. But until then, good game and good night, Internet.